Welcome back, baby faces. Victor Villain here. Let's see who's making it to the ring.
Mr. Yer.
Elite Steve.
Pretty Chubby Flacco, what up, and peeps?
Old school Joe.
JP Savage. Hello.
And
Why are you
we
so sensual, Joe?
back. Ladies and gentlemen, we back like the feeling in my body, in my bones.
Hey,
Psych.
Oh, wow.
That was a lot.
I'm still hurting.
Man.
I'm still hurting.
What are you hurting from, Vic?
This past weekend.
what
I
did
think
we
his
do?
boyfriend broke up with him.
Some shit, man.
What happened?
Yo.
Let's talk about it.
So, shout out to Monster Factory.
Jesus.
The wonderful, wonderful
Just
people
name dropping.
Absolutely.
in Monster Factory.
Paulsboro, New
Showing
Jersey.
some love. Paulsboro, New Jersey. Went out there
The
for the
world
weekend.
famous monster.
Oh,
That's right.
Get it right.
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Producer
Train-
of Seamus.
Training grounds of King Kong Bundy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We don't have to do this again. they know
shout
by
them all
now.
The
out,
list
shout
goes
them
on.
Honestly, one of the best wrestling schools in the business.
And one that we learned a lot from this weekend.
Absolutely. It was an amazing experience. Just the what we learned in the weekend, you could write books about, honestly. It was a long weekend in which you couldn't just detach yourself because the information was being provided by all the coaches that were there. Who were
Mm.
life-changing. Absolutely fucking incredible. Amazing.
No
Holy
doubt.
shit. The fucking class
Mm.
of these guys. They're fucking hilarious. They're great at what they do, man.
And
Danny Cage,
genuine people.
fucking
Yes,
Bob Evans, right? Cortez. Right? All these guys were just fucking Jamie Kilstein. Yes, sir. Right, Ian.
Shout out to
Boney.
Ian. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Ring of Honor.
Ian!
But, it was an incredible weekend there. We had a fucking blast. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so many gems were dropped just by everybody. The level of nuance that we learned in those 2 days just fucking blew my mind. Like, now, it's a lot of things that, like, I think we've talked about, you know what I mean? Like, little details, like what happened in the ring, but, like, we're talking about, like, next level shit. That
Like, I can speak for all of us in saying that from now on, we watch wrestling differently.
Oh, in a different light.
In a
completely.
different light. It's like that third eye was just open, you know.
Cuidado.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
and now it's just different. And I appreciate the experience. I mean,
And I want to shout somebody out specifically that really took us under their wing. Royal Money.
yes, sir.
Like, one of the realest dudes you can meet in the
Absolutely,
business.
man.
Kind of a
And-
baby face, that guy.
Word, yo. But no.
Well, let's
make
hope
sure
he
to
doesn't
catch-
listen to this.
Beautiful segue. To make sure you catch the episode where we actually interview Royal Money.
We might actually
Yeah,
get hit by
yeah.
Bob, the
I think,
dummy.
yeah, I think part one's already out. I think part two should be out by this week
That's
sometime.
You
right.
think you're the one editing?
I mean, that's why I said I think. I'm not sure. No,
on,
no
man.
guaranttees.
Let your people get back to my people, and then the people.
We
will
like
go-
to have nice things.
we
You see
gonna
every
have,
time.
we gonna have some nice things eventually.
You guys have people?
Yes.
But
Shout
we-
out to potential future champs this weekend. Monster Factory's
Yeah.
little event that they're having on December 15th.
Hashtag everything
Everything
changes.
changes.
December 15th.
Stay
Big
tuned for that.
things.
Stay tuned. But
But we went out there, right? We wanted to make it physical. We wanted to feel what it was like to be in the ring. Not just like get like incredible insight, but just also know what it's like to take a bump, to hit the ropes, to run around. How many of y'all say that? Yo, and how easy is it for us to like sit the fuck at home with our fucking Doritos and our fucking couch and fucking
Hot
talk
Pockets.
about
Hot Pockets.
how fucking so-and-so didn't bounce off the ropes the right way. He didn't take a bump the right way. He didn't sell it the right way. Holy shit. This shit is fucking no joke, man. We took some bumps, and there can only be one champion. You know, the weeks leading up to this event, I knew
man.
from the bottom of my heart that I would win. There was no question in my mind. In fact, when it happened, I wasn't even surprised.
well, you know what? You noticed how it wasn't in part one, right?
Yeah, because Vic, you learned a valuable lesson in storytelling. You leave the best shit for last, and let me tell you, Mischief being champion is what's best for business. Book it, buddy.
I want to recount. We didn't get Popeye's opinion. That's all I know.
Right. Shout out to
Shout
Popeye.
out to Popeye.
Y'all hating like motherfuckers.
Well, guys, it's been an eventful weekend besides our
closing
little
out the show already?
adventures. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
it.
because
That's all
we're
we-
sad because I won.
That's all the time we have. News, fellas. What happened this week?
Monday Night Raw almost didn't happen.
Oh,
I mean,
'Cause
should
nobody
it even
saw
be
it.
happening anymore?
If a
Like,
tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it.
that's right.
If a Raw shows and no one's around to see it.
And you know what? And after 2 weeks of a garbage show, that's what happens, right? But the reality is, they put on a better show this week, but nobody saw it.
Barely.
Son, better than what? Than the last 2
Cocktail
weeks?
sandwich.
Exactly.
So, like, today on Twitter, a lot of the people were talking about, like, writing and how writing is hard, yo. It really is. I mean, they're writing for 5, and Seth Rollins tweeted this, and some of their former and current writers also tweeted about it, kind of defending the writing a little bit. You know, it's 5 hours of show.
It's not just 5 hours though. There's a
Plus-
lot more content.
No, for sure. But just in terms of, like, wrestling storylines and whatnot, right? It's 5 hours of live show.
You got
And
205
then,
live
like,
too,
you
so
have to
it's
build
6,
up
really.
to the pay-per-view, and, like, he's like, yo, you fucking do it, essentially. That's the fucking
Word.
job.
Word.
When a wrestler doesn't take a bump the right way, we rip him to shreds. When Vince McMahon's booking gets in the way, we rip him to shreds. And when the
But-
writers aren't writing, we
All right.
rip him to shreds.
Well, in defense of the writing here, there's a
Baby
lot of
face.
maneuvering around Vince that you have to do as well. The job isn't easy.
But you know
Definitely
what?
not.
The only thing I see is that this is the best company in professional wrestling, and they can pick and choose who they want, essentially. Even though they have some trouble now when it comes to talent.
WCW
But
used
when it
to
comes
be the
to
best
the writer-
company. Just remember that. Every empire crumbles.
Oh.
Every empire crumbles, and right now wrestling is spread thin. There are a lot of companies
They're
out
still
there
making money though. They're
that
not
people.
crumbling.
Oh, they're making money, no doubt, but like they're losing market share, right? Like that's what dominates, right? Like Joe, you could talk about math, but they're losing market share of the fucking eyeballs.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't
No,
think so.
Raw has just posted its lowest ratings, and God
Ratings
knows how
are
long.
not nearly
What's
as
progress
valuable.
ratings? What's
Yeah.
Lucha Underground?
Exactly.
Ratings?
No doubt. What were Raw's ratings even 5 years ago, even 10 years
It's
ago?
a completely
Oh,
different
greater.
ballgame now.
It's greater. 100% correct. But
The emphasis
I don't know
on
if they're
ratings isn't as
losing
big
market
as it used
share
to be.
or if the market's shrinking.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
could be a little bit.
Nah, because indie wrestling is growing.
Yeah, but what promotions do you see on TV?
No doubt, but that's changing, right? Like Impact just got a TV deal and they're
Yeah.
moving up, right? They're
But
But
looking.
look at their ratings.
They're looking to move into a better time slot, so they're trying to make moves, right? Lucha Underground's got its shit going on. Fucking Progress has shows, even like places like Monster Factory where they have their online shows. Like people are willing to
Yeah, but that's the
forego.
difference. They're not on TV. They have streaming services.
People are willing to
Because
not
that's
watch
what
Raw.
TV
That's
is
my
now.
point. People are willing to be like, yo, I'm not watching
I don't believe
Raw
that.
But if
tonight.
they don't watch
don't
it
believe
live,
that.
won't they watch it on YouTube?
They'll watch it on YouTube. That's where a lot
maybe
of the
eventually.
business is now. Is
Yeah.
on
No,
it.
but
It's
is that in the
online.
ratings?
No,
though?
no.
Is that
They'll
considered in the
listen
ratings?
to HPC and they'll be like, "Oh shit, Raw sucked dick. Why do I gotta watch it if it was so subpar?"
Just catch it on Friday.
right? Catch it on Twitter, right? Because we're live tweeting it. Like, catch it on our show and be like, "Oh, all right, whatever." If
Well-
you can't watch it live and you're already iffy on it anyway,
We
we
watching
got
it for
you.
you. That's what we here for.
At the end of the day, we have to figure out which is the more lucrative deal, right? Is YouTube the more lucrative, having your online streaming service,
Look.
or is still being a syndicated
How
show
many
the most
people-
lucrative contract? Right?
How many people do you know have cut the cord on cable?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm one of them.
All right,
absolutely.
so they're not
Deadass.
getting that view.
DirecTV now, baby.
Sling TV. Hey.
That's what I'm saying. It's a completely different game out there than it used to be. Ratings aren't as essential as they used to be.
Well, fucking AXS certainly hope so because they got 10-hour marathon of Kenny motherfucking Omega. That's how important ratings are. You show a fucking 10-hour marathon when you know like those hardcore niche wrestling fans are the ones that follow him anyway. That's important. Those are people that are like looking for another product.
It's like almost
I
like who's
think.
spending the money? Is it the hardcore fans or is it the casual fan?
It's a nice mixture.
It's gonna be the hardcore, right?
Is
They're
it?
the ones that are always gonna
Mm.
bring you your money to you.
Speaking of hardcore,
Shot?
Oh.
I will take this
it
shot.
will get hardcore right
Hey,
now.
this shot to getting hardcore.
Hey.
Hey,
Shot-
shout out
wait.
to Monster Factory because that's as hardcore as we're gonna get.
Word.
But also shout out to Mischief, man. It is my man Mischief's birthday
His
today.
32nd birthday.
Yo,
Fuck 'em.
there's a whole government shit out there.
So you
Fuck
Yeah,
know,
'em.
man.
his socials is
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You're about to get 32 Kendo sticks to the face.
Yo, I swear to God, listen, you motherfuckers want to do that? I'm game. But remember, everybody's
what?
got birthdays.
Nah,
That's
guys,
all I'm saying.
let's chill. My birthday's next, and I'm old school. We
I'm
can't.
just saying, you want to do 32 kendo
Or matter of fact,
sticks,
you know, let's
I'm
do
here
it. Y'all
for
get
it.
I was
tired.
born a leap year, baby.
He said y'all get tired.
So we'll get
Y'all
tired.
get tired.
Shout out to getting tired.
Cheers,
Shout out
gentlemen.
to getting
Salud,
tired.
salud.
Cheers.
Bottoms up, bottoms up.
Salud.
Moving the fuck on.
Oh god.
Oh shit. Speaking of someone who's moving on, Big Cass unfortunately suffered himself
wow,
a
yeah.
seizure, right?
Had a
That's
show at a-
serious.
Had a
How's
show
it
not too
feeling?
far away from us over
Yeah,
the
we were
weekend.
thinking about making it, but then like the whole
Was
the
that
whole fucking
The camp?
thing
We
happened.
were a
ran-
little
Yeah,
busy.
right, right,
We were a
right.
little busy.
It was at a House
That was
of
that Philly
Hardcore
show.
show.
Yeah.
Wow, we actually were gonna go to that, no doubt.
Tommy Dreamer addressed the crowd saying that he was okay
Yeah.
afterwards.
And
How does that happen? Like, how does?
look? We're
is
not
that a-
doctors,
like-
Well,
motherfucker.
they said it's not drug related.
Damn.
Well,
mean,
good,
the man-
good for him. I
The
mean,
man
I
just came back from surgery, you know. He's still
Maybe.
recovering. You never know something's complications.
I mean, the guy is having a
Look.
shitty ass year.
Right.
We'll say that for
He's
sure.
out of shape. He's recovering.
But-
Right? There's a lot going on.
There is a silver lining here. I
Hey.
mean, through this, as shitty as it may be, it looks like his friendship with Enzo is restored.
Oh,
Is it?
nice.
So well, we can see where they go from there. Maybe he gets back in the ring. Who
you,
knows?
you know what needs to be restored? Monday Night Raw.
Oh,
Oh, I thought we were just gonna go around that.
We'll run through it, right? Seth Rollins comes out.
Like fast. Let's
So,
go real fast.
Coward.
so
I
so
love.
do you
I
guys
did
realize?
love this segment.
Do you guys
Coward,
realize what
coward,
WWE is
coward,
doing?
Coward.
They took
They
the
kayfabe
feedback-
reality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. You know what I mean? They pretty much said, "All right,
Corbin
you're
was
right.
Vince.
This has been terrible. Let's put it on the heel. Let's put it on Corbin."
Yeah, let's blame
It's his
somebody
fault.
for it.
Coward.
Yeah.
And it worked. And it worked. And it worked.
Coward.
And it worked.
Somebody get the stick.
Holy shit.
That's
Fuck
that
it.
stick right
I like
there.
Seth Rollins, so I fucks with it. But
Nah,
that shit
it
was
was-
annoying as shit. I was like,
But it worked.
fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever.
It was.
I was hyped for
I
it.
didn't hate it. I didn't
Look.
hate it.
He has some punchlines though.
You got to respect Vince allowing people to shit on him because that's what it pretty much was.
Facts.
Corbin was Vince in that situation.
Yeah.
Like he was just taking it from The Rock, pretty much. Like this
The
show
rating
sucks because
sucks
of you.
Word.
And overall, I like the segment.
It was a
I
good
couldn't
segment.
complain. It was a good opening segment for me.
It was different.
How about that opening match?
Hey.
That was another
That was
garbage
a little
segment.
different too.
Yeah.
Well,
I was not interested in it.
with that match, we got ourselves a little problem here.
Why? What's the problem?
There's a pill
¿Cuál
for
es
that
problema?
shit. Blue chew.
Dime a ver.
What the hell was the point?
You know what the point is? The point is to build this Chad Gable, Bobby Roode little tag team that they have to ultimately turn Bobby Roode heel.
We
I can see that, but there were other ways to do it, I think.
once a week to write for. It's such a difficult journey.
My question is, why the fuck was Drake Maverick involved in this tag team match?
Because that's he got
He's
That's
the
how
man.
they
Bobby
made.
Roode went over on Drake Maverick, right? So he
We
got his hand on
learned-
him for
Yeah.
peeing on his coat.
They're not good enough to beat the AOP, but they're good enough to steal a win by pinning Drake Maverick.
We
winning
learned
the tag
that you don't
titles
get the manager involved. You wait for the big payoff.
at the end.
I don't even think that was a big payoff.
It
He got the
wasn't.
title.
It
Because
wasn't.
Because the bar got their hands on him earlier.
It was whack.
So-
Like he should never get his hands like he shouldn't get dirty at all.
He shouldn't be there. I stood by
And he-
him for
yeah.
a while because the booking looked like it was going to be something else.
Why?
But because
There
Drake
was-
Maverick was running 205 Live and he was doing a pretty fucking good job.
Yeah, they had him. They had him good there. I don't know.
He
I
was
don't see
credible for a
why-
while.
As
I-
soon as
I-
he came
I
to
never-
the E and he did the whole AOP thing, I was like, yo, this is like garbage. I don't see how this
For,
is
but
good.
it was for a reason that had no like reason.
Great.
Speaking of garbage,
What, Bret Hart's niece?
Hey! She's making
nice
basura
things.
live.
Nada bonito.
Holy shit.
No nice things, but-
no
Natalia.
nice.
Nah.
things.
It's a
I've
Damn,
never
do
been a
that.
fan of Natalia. I'm moving the fuck on. Fuck this. Let's fucking Natalia.
So let's move on to the
Natalia,
Riot Squad.
another person that doesn't fucking like change, but Ruby Riot
It's changing.
is every bit the heel I want her to be.
Yes.
And like a lot of people were like, "Yo, the whole fucking dad thing on the table." was-
Shout out to that fat head.
First of all, I thought that was brilliant, and
Yeah.
she better. So what's gonna happen is that Natalia's gonna beat Ruby Riot by putting her through that table, right? Like that's what's gonna happen most likely.
Okay.
Now she destroyed her father. But
Right.
no,
Oh no!
I guess
My
we'll
daddy
get.
helped
I
me
think-
kill, you know.
I guess
my-
we'll get to that.
my thing is just that it's almost like cheap heat right? Like,
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
you're gonna
100%
use that
cheeky.
situation to kind of get over on the crowd to get some emotion.
But at the end of the day, the face is
it
gonna
just
go
looked
over the heel.
contrived.
So.
It looked contrived. You know what I mean? It's not. It didn't come off organic.
I
mean,
look,
Ruby killed it,
look.
right? And
What it
obviously
comes
it's like a
down
thing,
to
but
is Natty is great in the ring. She's a really good worker, but I don't really care about her character so much to care about what she's doing right now.
That's cool.
There were
That's a good
other
point.
people that they could have put in this match where
Mhm.
I would have had more like.
Give
Emotional
a fucking,
investment.
Yeah.
give a fuckingness.
investment.
It's just-
Right.
Because
I'm just not invested in
Natty's.
Natty's side of the story. It just feels too like forced. Like I didn't care about the glasses. You didn't wear them
Nope.
all year. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You wore them. That's what that's
It's
what
not
I
even
said.
sunny.
Yeah.
Right, I said that the fucking day that she broke the glasses. We're supposed to be emotionally invested in a piece of fucking eyewear that was worn for like 20 seconds.
Wasn't pink.
It would be a different story if she had come out with the jacket because she did wear that for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But if you're not afraid to destroy the jacket, then you're not Chris Jericho and you're not the greatest of all time. So
Damn.
Speaking of the
I'm
greatest
still
of
more
all time.
dumbfounded by the fact that breaking the glasses just ended the match. Like there was no bell.
yeah, no.
There's
Yeah,
no
I
DQ.
was still, yeah. The awkward finish and
They
shit.
just walked away.
And Raw's been doing that pretty frequently lately with most of them. There's no reason for the matches to end sometimes, and they just kind of like SpongeBob and Patrick and walk away. Like
You know what
doesn't
match?
make sense.
You know what
Much
match
like
shouldn't
Little
have ended?
Caesars, there are no rules.
yeah.
One match that shouldn't have ended was
There's one
McIntyre
rule.
and Ziggler, their rematch from last week.
Rematch.
Good show, good matching.
Whatever. Ziggler,
Same
Ziggler.
shit.
Ziggler's always gonna be a good match. I don't care. I don't
This
care.
time
He won't have
McIntyre got
storylines,
over.
whatever. But he's always a good match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely
Always.
not the time to be doing a bathroom break during his matches, but
No, but you have didn't McIntyre go over?
yeah, McIntyre definitely went over this time.
50-50 booking, man.
Yeah.
we
Um,
see that too commonly
That's
on
WWE
Raw, man.
right there.
It's bad.
Bad was the next one. Bailey versus Alicia Foxy.
I'll tell you right now, I'm more interested in Alicia Fox than I am Bailey, and that's terrible.
I was
Yo, put
interested
some
in what
respect
Apollo
on
no,
Alicia
Crews
Fox's
did.
Yo,
name.
trust me, I love Alicia Fox, but Bailey's supposed to be the bigger star here, and
when?
she's not to me. Like,
Yeah, but this was like for mixed match challenge. Like they were trying. They gotta get
That's
over.
not
this.
the point.
Is that shit over yet? Like
No, they're about to have the finals with
At
Vic,
TLC.
are you
At
talking about the
TLC.
fact that Apollo Crews pulled the Donald and
Yo.
grabbed Sasha by the
yo,
Hey.
shout
Oh,
out, shout out to
that's on the
Apollo
board.
Crews getting handsy.
Pancake.
Sasha.
pancake.
You bunch
Hey.
of pervert ass motherfuckers.
I just report
we're
what I
having
see.
we're having
baby.
none of this tonight.
She's a married woman. For
We're not
heaven's
doing
sakes.
this.
Yeah,
It
that's
was a
nice.
work.
That man's got a family.
Or was it a shoot? Hey.
Elias.
I heard his hands smell like
Versus-
calamari's afterwards.
Wow.
See, now we gotta cut that.
Elias versus the debuting Leo Rush.
No nice things.
Raw debut here, guys. How'd you guys feel?
You know, I got a little excited. I thought we finally get to see a little bit of Leo Rush in the ring, which he's fantastic.
He showed off a
and
little.
it's
one
not
of-
as annoying.
He's really great in the ring,
Yeah.
but I feel like a certain someone on the A show had a better showing. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Bet.
But
I
it
hear
was
what
an
you're saying.
entertaining promo that Elias cut before. I think he called a dope song again.
Yo, Elias.
Yo,
is
he's
just
killing it,
Killing it.
killing it.
As a
was
killing it.
it the song
baby
with?
face, as a heel, whatever you want, he'll do. Give him leash, and they have been, and I think kudos to Vince or whoever's giving him prominent time on the show, because like
To
I know
kill it.
he's
It's
getting
Vince.
like the middle show or the end of the first hour or whatever, like he's like not getting like prime time spots, but that's what I want to see. I want to see him develop. Like I want to see this. This is what they're missing in other storylines. Like this is all we need, right? Like have him like just have time to like speak to the crowd and do whatever. Have
I-
these like
I do
IC
feel
title
he
level
needs to
people.
do something else occasionally though,
true.
because that is gonna wear thin after a while.
He did. He changed up the. He's still insulting the crowd. He's just only saying it in other wrestlers' words.
That's fine because
That's
The
so
Rock did the
cool.
same thing for a
Yeah.
long time. He was a face, but then he got like snarkier.
yeah.
You know?
It got edgier at that time too. So it was
Yeah.
perfect timing too for that.
You know who's as edgy as a ball?
Oh God.
Nia
I
Jax.
don't know.
not like most girls.
She's trying. God bless her little heart. But I hate this.
I thought the
version of Nia
screaming
Jax,
thing
I
was
guess.
gonna work. She even fucked that up this week too.
Yeah,
The
I don't
screaming
know,
thing
man.
didn't work.
I'm not a fan. of like this whole storyline.
I'm
and
not a
shit.
fan of
but-
the
but
phrase
then-
She
shit.
says it
then-
in her thing too. She says she doesn't talk shit.
But with that being said, I'm a complete fan of it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Her whole thing is for you to like legitimately hate her, and she took what was a legitimate accident and she turned it into something, right? We
She's
talk
running
about,
with that shit.
Yeah,
is-
we're talking about like, oh, use real things, right? Use real things to like do storylines and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. We want some edge.
And,
This is where you got
and
it.
speaking
right?
of real things, she still keeps bringing up the fact that she knocked out Becky,
Yep.
and that's still a cheap heat move, and that'll always forever work for her. I guess.
Is there going to
now
be a
going
payoff
forward.
to that?
That's
or
what
is
I,
that
that's what I was
just-
gonna
It
ask.
probably
next.
will
Like,
be somewhere down, maybe Rumble. Maybe they do something like that. I don't know, but I still have it. I still want to see Becky and Rousey at Mania. So if all roads
I
lead
had
to
this.
that, that's
I had
fine.
this conversation with somebody before about that match, and I guess this isn't the right time to bring it up, so I'll just bring it up during SmackDown.
All right.
piece of
Um,
shit.
It seemed like it would have fit well here, but we're talking about Nia right now. Why I don't know, but we are. So
Let's talk about Tamina and Ember Moon.
Tamina, the personality of a wet sock.
Damn.
Just don't
talk
care
about
about her
it.
character. I'm sorry, I just don't care about her character.
Mushy.
Does she have a character? Because I haven't seen one. Is that too much?
No, not at all.
That was-
That's pretty accurate. I
She's
mean,
just
that-
trying to be like a tough guy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but she's not doing a good job at all.
She put in some work.
she put in some work. She put some work.
Well, we've run out of ideas for Tamina.
So
Seth
Seth-
Rollins and Seth Rollins had a match,
Seth versus Rollins.
versus Rollins.
and it
Yo,
was so
shout,
entertaining.
shout out to the star of the night, yo. Heath Slater,
Oh,
special
yo.
referee.
He
He got kids.
I missed
definitely got
this
kids.
part. I guess I wasn't watching too closely. Why was he even? In
So
this?
Baron
What was-
Corbin, when he faced Rhino a week or two ago,
Yeah,
and retired him essentially, right, or fired him.
he's Corbin's bitch. Is that
he
what it
he
is?
pretty
Yeah, I
much
guess.
said,
He made him a-
"You're
a
here.
ref.
You're gonna be a ref now."
He's like, oh, but I didn't want you back as a wrestler. I wanted
Oh,
you
okay.
back.
See, I had a
Yeah.
completely different thought. I thought he was gonna be like refereeing for his career, where if he didn't have Corbin win, like that would have been more interesting to
Oh.
me. I think.
I think we had a hot take last
Like-
week on it,
Get
right?
there.
Who said
Yeah,
something about
maybe.
him refereeing the match at TLC?
Yeah,
Fuck,
You,
I don't
okay.
remember.
The main event, like the one with him and
Yeah,
Cor-
yeah.
okay.
And Braun Strowman, yeah.
and have Heath Slater go heel.
Well, there
And
it is.
reform
It-
3MB.
Well, he showed a little bit of that last on Monday
I'm
night.
Talk to them, pretty chubby Flacco. What happened?
Fuck him.
The
Shots!
end. The
No,
end.
no, God.
You're about to get this cannon blast.
No, come on.
So
That
Did
tastes
anybody
like really
did
bad
anybody
Sprite.
falsely call something last week or anything? No, that we haven't caught anybody yet. I guess.
What are
So
you
they,
talking
then they
about?
take a shot, right? Isn't
What?
that what we declared last week? Whoever if you did
Oh, if you call some shit, it doesn't pan out. You gotta take a shot.
Hey, so fucking book him, Patty.
book 'em baddie.
Yo,
Well, this
what do you
weekend
call
we're
it?
gonna call, right? Because this weekend we have our viewing party
Shout out to the viewing party.
at Rockefeller Sports Bar and Grill,
Talk to him, JP.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. Holla if you at me.
Holla if you at me.
That's
At
right.
us.
At me if you holler.
At me if you holla.
And if you
Watching
don't show up,
TLC.
we gonna lay the smackdown on you.
I heard there's food, there's beverages, there's
And then-
gonna be raffles,
And
there's
more
gonna be prizes.
more importantly, there's us. Why else would they come? They want to see us.
That's
They
what
wanna
she
see
said.
us.
That's right.
That's
Ring
She
rats
said that.
everywhere.
She's like,
You
"Wow,
want to
she
see
like
us watch the network with us and you and everybody, and
What?
yeah,
Get to the point, Junior.
Yeah, all of that, all of that.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that. But
and,
we're gonna be there live.
Yeah.
I buy you
Rockefeller
shots.
Sports Bar, be there.
Right, but
TLC.
let's get there. Let's get there.
Hide your kids and bring your mom. Yeah.
Hey, all of that.
Wow.
Smackdown,
Hey.
gentlemen.
That's right. ladies
Damn,
and
we're at
gentlemen.
SmackDown already. This is
Yeah.
the earliest we hit SmackDown in
cool.
a
This is
long time. I'm so
That's what
happy.
happens
with
when
it.
you have shitty runs.
I am so happy with it. Let's go.
The new Daniel Bryan opens up the show. And
Yo, go ahead, because I know you got something to say.
Where's my snare?
I'm just happy with the fact that they promoted the match before the show even started because
Yeah,
it got people buzzing on
Hey,
social media.
did you notice that like the production pre SmackDown has definitely started to becoming more raw? Like,
yeah.
I mean, more.
'Cause you
Fox,
know what?
Like, I mean,
Because you know what? They
Well,
figured
there
out
it
that they
is.
don't have to add an extra hour just to promote matches on fucking SmackDown.
right.
Well,
And they did, the way they did like that whole intro package to like fucking like push the all the like little storylines like fucking and then the
you know,
Oscar and Charlotte. And
you know what it kind of reminded me of?
Fucking football.
When a challenger goes against a big time UFC
Mm-hmm.
champion, you had them following Mustafa Ali throughout the night, like building up to the moment, like on social media and everything, and that was very UFC-like. UFC on Fox specifically. I think that's what we're gonna see more of.
Yeah, and I think it's a great thing. I mean, it's something we've wanted to see for a while.
It's a true underdog story.
I mean, I saw Mustafa Ali on social media. I think he reposted somebody taking his picture with Daniel Bryan and comparing it to John Cena with Kurt Angle. You know?
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
I
it was
did
that.
see that meme. Shout out to I think it was on an RG feed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was
Mustafa
there was
reposted it.
pictures of the whole 205 Live lineup watching his match in Gorilla.
That match was just amazing.
We're still talking
Mustafa Ali and Daniel Bryan
That match
to open up the
Nah,
the
it
show.
was fucking really, really fucking good.
because like Cortez said on Saturday,
You name dropping mad hard.
I'm gonna do it all day.
Like Cortez
like
taught me.
like you weren't doing
Like
that on
Ricky
Twitter.
Reyes.
They should have never
So-
gave us camps.
I'm saying, right?
But they let Mustafa Ali get all his spots in, and then Daniel Bryan said, "What do you think you're doing, bitch?" and pulled him down
Word.
and
There was
finished that
the
up
heat.
quick.
When you're
There
here, you
was
don't
the
have to do
heat.
that much.
So you're saying it was a battle, right?
Yeah.
Much like the rap battle that came after it.
Oh.
He did a segue.
Ice,
Psych,
ice,
that's the
shame.
wrong number.
Shout out to Rock and Be Steady.
Ice, ice,
Yo.
ice,
I love
ice,
that they
shame.
worked Sheamus's
Yo,
Teenage
the
Mutant
man-
Ninja Turtles
oh,
Amazing.
man.
spot in this. It was great.
That was epic. That
Both
was
were
epic.
terrible, but it was funny.
What?
But there's some-
I thought the Usos was
Bars,
But-
bars
Those
on
was
bars
aight,
on
but-
bars.
The bar was supposed to be terrible, and
Yeah.
they did
No,
a
but
great
it was-
job
it-
being
but-
cringy
but,
as hell.
But they were trying to do well.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
I don't know about that.
No,
They
I
were
think
trying to
they
do
were
well.
making asses of themselves, which I kind of have a problem
No.
with, because like you've got to be like you're the tough team here.
Yeah.
Like
They're
like
the
the
heels.
Usos are the
Well,
kind of like fast paced, like they got like a
they
dark
ended-
side, like attitude team. You know, fucking New Day
And
is
then
like this
Rappers
colorful, like baby face kind of team,
right.
and then
right.
like the Bar's supposed to be like the tough guys in this whole like
Yeah.
dynamic.
They
but-
did end it
but
up.
99% of tough guys I've ever met can't rap either. So
That's true.
we don't rap, we fuck shit up.
Exactly.
So you think they're gonna win
Exactly.
this weekend? Is what you're
absolutely.
They ended the night on the
Absolutely.
promo attacking everybody though.
Yeah,
And they got over on them.
That was the most upsetting part. We didn't even get to see the New Day come out.
Yeah, New Day didn't really do much. They just kind of stood there in
They
their
were
Dumb and
watching.
Dumber
Shout out to Big E's
tuxedos.
garbage
Pretty much a lot.
can
Yeah.
sign that he had.
Pretty much the same thing they do on Up, Up, Down, Down.
Shout out to Oakland.
But I mean, Usos killed that segment. They
Yeah.
they had a pretty dope.
Speaking of killing
battle.
a segment,
It was a little-
Shane McMahon and The Miz decided
What?
to kill this segment
So
and take on another set of jobbers.
So this is the first time. So we've seen many squash matches as wrestling fans for over decades, right? I think this is the first time I ever see some of them attack the owner, the owner. And not only that,
They
but
getting
also
ballsy.
show
They
up-
getting ballsy.
They're getting ballsy, and not only that,
They from the
also
Monster
go
Factory.
backstage. Go backstage
Nah,
and
they had
request
terrible
contracts. And request contracts. That shit was hilarious.
Well, they didn't request it. Miz like pretty much said, if you do this, you're gonna get a contract.
Yeah.
$5,000.
Can't do that.
Goddamn
Amazing.
millennials.
But no, it's Miz. Once again, we talked about it last week. It's Miz trying to shoot a shot wherever he can. He's working on his angles.
And
to
you
get
know
what
I
he
what?
hope
wants
that's
and
what it
needs.
is, man.
I like it.
'cause
I like the
I'm
I
with
like
it.
the
I'm
angle,
with it.
man.
I'm with it.
Don't make these guys tag team champions now.
No,
man.
no,
No.
Mr. Randy Orton
Hey.
cuts a promo. These two vets here, they took it back to old school, man. They had a promo, they cut a promo, and then
On
boom,
his
somebody
birthday.
interrupts with a fucking steel chair, and you have your spot where you get your payoff, and you go
Happy
home.
birthday,
Hey.
Rey Mysterio.
Happy
Less
Yeah.
than 10 minutes.
I don't know if this was a callback to his ECW days because he was a master of like the steel chair back in ECW.
Who, Ray,
but-
right?
Yeah. So, did they make it a chairs match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's a
did.
chase-
Okay, so this match is gonna be dope, and anybody who says otherwise, fuck off.
No, listen. Rey Mysterio is looking fantastic, man.
He's looked the best in his whole
He's-
career right now.
He's
Like,
found his pace, man. That's something that
That's
actually
something,
they talked
yeah.
about this
What are they
weekend, right?
putting in the water?
the best thing that happened to him was his knee injuries because it got him to slow down.
Slow down. Yeah.
I'm sure he does not agree with that sentiment.
Oh,
So
he's
Rusev
having-
and Jeff Hardy versus Nakamura and Joe, and somebody Ryan Stanton right on Twitter was like, I can't believe Rusev hasn't had like multiple title reigns already, and he's absolutely right. You know, Rusev is so
No, I can.
underutilized. He's so outspoken. He's getting like punished for it, like in
and
the
so
sideways view.
over.
And I said it on Twitter again. Yo, him and Jeff Cobb would be a motherfucking match,
Hey.
bro.
That's a
I would
Hey.
fucking
Hoss fight
love-
right
yes.
Hey.
They're both like these vicious, and if it
Yo.
was a triple threat with fucking Samoa Joe, it would just be like fucking creme de la creme. But fucking Jeff Cobb and Rusev, because I could see Rusev going to Indies and doing like the Cody Rhodes thing. He could like, I mean, to a different level and a different degree.
I would make it a fatal 4-way and throw in good old Keith Lee.
Oh,
my
Keith Lee,
God.
Keith
Lars
Lee,
Sullivan,
Now you just
Terrell.
want
A
the,
fatal
now you just
five.
want the ring to break.
Fatal 5 and throwing Kevin Owens.
Wow, Kevin Owens on his like if he comes back as a vicious heel.
Did we talk
That'd
about
be a-
Samoa Joe?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
threw him in
of
there.
course.
He was the first one that goes in that match.
Well, we finally get to see Rusev get his hands on Nakamura before the weekend.
Nakamura's
That's what Lana said.
Nakamura is a
Look at-
apparent figure skater.
looking like Elvis
Right.
and shit. What the fuck?
No,
is
he
that?
looked like Tanya Harding.
Oh,
Like,
Watch your knees.
Hey.
The WrestleMania rematch that was booked since last week, Charlotte versus Asuka. It was dope. I liked it, man.
That was a great match.
They're really selling the Charlotte kendo stick shit. She did it again. So
and
Shout out
look,
to the match that didn't happen.
Ooh.
Mandy Rose and oh god, I'm blanking on her name.
Naomi.
There we go.
Naomi, the glow was not felt.
what happened there?
They cut that match.
Didn't they have a little Twitter exchange?
They did.
They did to explain it.
They did. Essentially, what happened?
The dumbest thing ever.
Mandy Rose had some photo shoots,
Yeah.
so she couldn't make it to the match.
Gran mierda.
and
And,
look,
Naomi
if she
called
had
out on
photo
that
shoots,
bullshit.
let her do the photo shoots. Like, what's the problem?
I mean, I appreciated the pictures,
I,
Yeah,
no, no,
but
of
you don't
course,
show not
100%.
show up for work for that.
Yeah.
like if she wants
I
to
mean-
not show up
I
for
mean-
work because of the photo
I
shoot,
mean, we went
by
to a
all
wrestling.
means,
We
take
went
the
to a
days off.
wrestling camp this weekend, and we still made it to work on Monday.
Yeah, shout out to me having mad work to do. They wanted me to move boxes. And
I
shit.
hate when they make me work at work.
Like,
yo.
what the
Is
fuck
it a
that?
photo shoot or are they screwing Naomi over?
What?
Oh, who's a homo?
Oh, what?
I thought you
I'm
said
a
skinny.
homo.
Screwing Naomi
You know what I
over.
said.
Hamala, hamala,
Yeah.
Homo the Homer?
hamala.
Who's
Why would
Omar?
they be screwing her over? Who did she?
I feel it could be a work.
You think so?
It could be.
Did she ever get that title shot, by the way?
No,
This is we're talking about stuff that didn't
Every
happen
That's what
ever.
I'm saying.
And remember, Mandy Rose, they call out Naomi saying that does Jay still feel the glow?
Ayy.
Remember, this is a beef that's been
Se lo
marinating.
mamó.
It's been marinating like that pork shoulder you have in the fridge, bro.
I don't
It's
have any
marinating
pork
in the
this
fridge?
Because yeah, Goya.
It's a booty fight.
Put on King Hunt. What?
It's a booty fight. Hey.
Is beef between two vegetarians still called beef?
You see,
Mm.
what? Yo, I like the ending of this match. I like Asuka fucking coming over.
They're really telling you a preview of what's. I hope they are at least.
It's gonna
because
be-
This was
It's
dope.
Yo.
gonna be a good match, man. I don't
Yes.
care.
It's
like,
gonna be a good match.
Will
and
it
that's
steal
what I
the
want.
show? Will
Huh?
it steal the show?
Yes.
I don't even know if the match
Potential.
will be good. I think the spots are gonna be dope.
So
though.
JR said this week that the men have shown no reason to main event.
Oh, I retweeted that right away.
WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
This WrestleMania has to be headlined
By Becky
by
and Ronda.
Becky and Ronda.
And look, this is where I was going with it before. I
And
don't
go
mean
on
to cut you
last?
off.
Yeah.
No, they
yeah.
have
I'm with
to.
that.
They have to.
Event.
If
I'm
you're
with
gonna
that.
do the women main event any year, it's this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't think, I don't know exactly, but I think this is the year that the women are the hottest
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
roster.
Yeah.
And you guys might want to hit me with that kendo stick. You might not, but I wouldn't mind
always wanna-
Charlotte getting involved in the match
Trash.
because she has stepped it up too.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
She's shown that fire as well, so we can't discredit her, man.
If we want,
She's turned into
so-
Becky Lynch while Becky Lynch was gone.
if we want dope
I mean-
matches, Becky Lynch and Charlotte, anytime they're together is a
Of
dope
course.
match. And if they can help carry green ass Ronda Rousey, you know what I mean, and help cover for
But-
like any of the flaws she's got, bro,
But
that
shit,
match will just be
let me ask
fucking.
you. Let me ask you though. Would you prefer a Becky Lynch versus Ronda with
I want it straight up.
Charlotte interrupting
I don't know.
or-
I don't know.
or a triple threat match?
I don't know because I'm a fan and I don't know what I really want.
But
But
that's why Vince tells us what we want.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
But I anything that involves Charlotte right now is pretty good. Like even this match with Asuka, she wouldn't be bad to get involved either. If it
I
was a
wouldn't
fatal
mind her-
four-way, I wouldn't be mad.
I
Like,
wouldn't mind her in a semi-main though. Like why?
No,
put,
No.
of course.
Why
of
put all
course.
your eggs in one
main
basket?
Of course.
event
No, no,
of
no.
the evening.
Asuka and
no,
Charlotte.
Nah, they're not gonna be semi-main event. They're not gonna put two. Come on, guys, come on. Like, let's
Come on,
be
Shelly.
real
But,
here.
but
But-
if we're going by the Vince McMahon like thinking, he thinks there's 3 main events.
Right.
So
Yeah,
who's
essentially,
to
yeah.
say they can't do?
Come on, bro.
Asuka, Charlotte, then
No, but
the Universal, and then-
Is there 3 main events on TLC though?
There's like 15. Like,
No, I'm saying like
The question is,
understand.
Yo,
the question
card's
is,
pretty
what's
stacked
going to
on
be
the
the
card.
main
Yeah,
event
yeah,
for TLC?
the number one, right?
So
TLC
let's
is-
talk
There's
about
3 of
it.
them.
Yeah, let's go.
We're here,
Let's
guys.
get to motherfucking TLC.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall. WWE stands for.
TLC, I am going to tap out Nia Jax.
You see, the old Daniel Bryan is dead.
Because at TLC, I'm going to do anything it takes to win, and I can't really say the same thing for you two dopes.
This JR is the main event.
One match that I fear, well, I don't think it'll be in the pre-show, but just because there's no real stipulation on this card, it's going to be a basic match, right? Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre?
that might not even happen. Finn is
He's
ill.
still hurt?
Yes.
He's ill.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
not,
ill.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not.
That's probably why they're
That's
not,
why he wasn't on.
Yeah.
You know what's going pre-show?
Yeah, so the pre-show, right?
Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so, man. I think they're
What-
gonna surprise us again and
They
put it on
didn't-
the main
Put it on
card.
again.
They didn't put. They did put.
I
it in the
fear
middle of the card.
I fear the SmackDown titles are going to go on the pre-show.
Yeah, and also the mixed match challenge, right? Like that's
Oh,
definitely.
I'd
Oh,
put
yeah.
that on the pre-show,
That's
no
like the-
doubt.
That's
That-
probably
that's-
the first.
That's definitely
match.
going on the pre-show.
That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got some predictions, guys, or what?
So
I like
Mahal's
Listen.
got to win, right? Like, are they gonna give it R-Truth a number 30?
I like
entrance?
Mahal as a 30 more than I like
I think if
Truth.
you
But
want, I think if
I
you want
also
an
like
interesting
Carmella as a 30 more than I like Fox as a 30
But
on the
Carmella can win
women's.
it.
So if I'm like
Look.
on both sides.
Look, R-Truth is paying his dues.
Interesting.
This might be his last,
That's hurrah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
So give him that 30 spot.
So we
Yeah.
think. I
Does
think
a fight
Because
match-
he's not gonna win.
Huh?
We know whoever's coming in 30 is not winning. I'm sorry, nobody's
Yeah.
winning that.
Yeah.
Maybe Carmella, maybe,
Unless he's the
but
Undertaker.
I don't see either of them winning.
or
so.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Or John Cena.
Or John
Hey,
Cena.
John Cena might make
Ten,
a comeback,
ten,
right?
ten.
So I say, motherfucker.
I'm going R-Truth with that one.
Fabulous Truth.
Yeah, the fabulous
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, yeah.
think
Everybody.
And
That's
mainly
it.
because I want to
Fabulous
see
Truth.
Truth show up
Yeah.
to like the wrong match. I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Just
Imagine-
start throwing the
Yeah.
women out the
Just
ring.
eliminate.
Like
Like
he-
he shows up to the women.
Yeah, like that would be something he does, and I think it would be great.
We'll see 2 dance breaks
No.
at number 30.
I think he'll start bringing it to the table like he's done in the past.
It's probably safe to say
Absolutely.
it's gonna be
Absolutely.
the softer
Or I
matches
think it's
of
an
the night,
elimination
right?
chamber. He waits in the corner until he gets
so-
his number counted
Yep.
down.
So let's get to the hard hitting, the chairs match.
Wait,
Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio.
Why'd
Who
you
we
say it
going?
like that?
Who we going with?
We're going with chair.
I'm going with the master.
I'm
of the
going
chair,
with chair, and
Rey
I believe it's gonna
Mysterio.
be
Ray
used
Ray.
a lot.
Randy Orton's gonna win this, guys.
You think so?
Randy Orton, he's the one that's got the storyline. This isn't about Rey Mysterio. This is about
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
Ray's temporarily here,
Yeah.
no? So
Yeah, so Ray doesn't need this storyline. This is a Randy Orton storyline.
I'm with that.
Unless he loses by like interference, he's gonna win this match. He's gonna show just how
But
vicious he is to
technically
all the
no-
baby faces.
It's technically no disqualification, right?
Right, and he's gonna. But so what? He can show viciousness.
No, I'm saying like interference. You said.
Oh, true. Well, no, like Jeff Hardy could come and like make sure he gets pinned. You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
see
saying?
what
Like,
you're saying.
yeah.
Wrestling.
Interference. Do you know how that shit works, though?
Wrestling aside.
Oh!
Wrestling aside. Do you have a pencil right now?
That's
Wow.
Because if you put a pencil in your ear right now, you look like Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia
Wow.
wishes he looked like
Wow.
the champion, because Matt Patricia ain't no champion.
Oh,
I mean,
Mischief is the champion.
you
look,
know who's not a
we
champion?
ain't need none of that.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, but he is.
But he's got a big gold bar.
Wow. In his gray sweatpants.
Oh,
Shout out to Arizona Iced Tea.
Wow. so
That's a stack of tuna cans.
Oh man, Bobby Lashley versus Elias in a ladder match with a guitar hanging above the ring, and obviously whoever reaches for it can use it.
I ain't mad at the stipulation. It's something different, right?
Yeah, get it out of the corner, right? On the
Gran
pole.
mierda.
And
Yeah.
listen, we asked a few weeks back to why aren't we smacking? Why isn't Elias smacking people with guitars? They gave us that, and he's been smacking people with guitars every week now.
Yeah, but a guitar on a pole match, like, yo, this shit is tired as hell.
It's not a pole, it's a ladder.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's hanging from the leg
so
where the
do you
belt
win?
hangs.
So you win when you get the guitar? You win when you use the guitar? Or is it like
I just
win by
feel-
pinfall?
I
Because
just
if
win,
it's-
feel-
you win when you use a guitar.
When you use
You
the
win-
guitar. I feel your intelligence is insulted when you put something on a pole because apparently
That's
all
what
of a
she
sudden
said.
it takes you 3 hours to fucking climb that corner and then reach up and grab that thing.
Isn't it the same shit with a ladder?
Yo, that selling is horrible in those matches, man. Like
That's
you can't convince me that's taking you that long to climb up there and grab that shit.
I mean, when somebody's trying to keep you from climbing it.
But half the times they're not. Half the time they're like on the floor.
Well, because
And
they've worked
you're
you
sit-
over though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's because you know
over,
what? When
Hey,
you go
how
through a
you
workout
feeling
at
after
the
them bumps, Vic?
I'm saying when you go through a workout at the Monster
I was just
Factory,
about to say, like, wait a
yo,
second.
after you had
tried
the
taking all those
firemen
bumps.
carry me across the mat, do you think you can climb up ropes, bitch? Like, come on now.
I'm just saying it's more believable that I crawl through the rum after run
It may
after
be-
run.
Yeah,
Look, man.
you mean rum after rum after rum? Pass the bottle, bitch. Where's that shit at? Hey, the fact of the matter is,
Oh, it's not a pop up.
no, the fuck is not. I think
Put that shit away.
look, this
Set the
storyline
rope,
is
put the-
also not about Bobby Lashley, unless they're doing like this storyline where like all the heels are just gonna run roughshod through like the thing, and like just go crazy. And I don't see that happening. Elias is gonna win this. He's gonna take his guitar and he's gonna use it. I think maybe Bobby Lashley gets it first, but Elias is gonna use it.
I like Elias's chances here. I like him definitely using the guitar at least because they did it on him last Monday, right?
Yep. Leo Rush, guitar to the back.
Did we confirm that once they use it, they win? I was just talking shit.
No, I think.
No, I think they
that
just get to use it in the
but
match.
the payoff is gonna be getting the guitar, and right after that they're gonna pin them. You know?
But if it's a pinfall, I ain't
That's what it
fucking
is.
getting no guitar. I'm just winning the match.
I guess.
It's dumb as
but
shit.
that would be smart, right?
Right?
Like say, fuck the stipulation. I don't need a guitar.
Yeah,
fuck
right?
you up
Power bomb. Fucking wrap it up, babe.
Speaking of
this
smart,
match will be quick.
Natalia versus Ruby Riott in a gymnast card on a table match.
Wow, Jim the Emerald Lightheart on the table with a fat head.
Yo, it's tight. I
So.
think Natalia wins this, right? Because like they're
No, what?
They're disrespecting the shit out of her
What?
dad. Yeah. So like
that's
that's the payoff,
man.
That's the
right?
payoff. yeah.
Like she gets her dad
She's the baby
disrespected,
face.
but in turn she gets to win
Remember,
this match.
we
Like,
learned
look.
this weekend that at the end of the day, babyface goes up top.
Look,
You know
and-
what?
and the
Only
babyface.
because I believe that
And-
she's so whiny, and given the track record
Oh,
that her
my
uncle
uncle
has.
wouldn't want this.
Think about
Right,
what she
right,
said.
right.
Look,
Think about what she said. She said, "I'm dedicating this match to my father."
Right, so
And
yeah,
I
she probably will
cringed.
win.
I
yeah.
cringed when she said it because I'm like, "Damn, why you gonna?"
I
do
think it
that?
would be dope if she lost too.
I'll
though.
tell you what.
But
if-
here's the thing: if she loses, that means we got to continue this feud.
Yeah,
Do we
like,
really want to have
let's-
another pay per view of this?
Ruby Riott just skyrockets, and then Natalia goes off TV for a while.
That's what I'm hoping.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then the way
I
she
mean,
said
you-
it too on Raw,
Riot
she's like,
Squad could
she was
interfere
adamant about
and-
saying his name.
Right, right. Like it could even be a dirty win like that. You're absolutely right, Steve.
Yeah.
Riot Squad comes in, they help put Natty through a fucking table. That's it.
And
Oh,
she's
it's
gone
my father.
forever.
Well, I don't know about forever, but she's gone for a while.
She's got to the performance center.
Shout out
She'll
to
come out in the Royal Rumble.
Shout
And
out to
then Total
TJ.
Diva, where she took
mean
off her
TJ.
Brazilian
Where are we
chick.
on
Anywho,
this card?
We
We
are
are- what the fuck
at the
happened?
TLC. Yeah, Braun
Braun
Strowman versus
Strowman.
Corbin.
Is that happening?
Is that match happening?
Corbin.
Yo, is that happening?
Yeah, it's gonna
I don't know.
happen. I think
Is
it's gonna
it?
happen.
Who said?
I think he'll be there.
When?
I think that's not smart.
That's
He just had
Sunday.
surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like the count out win, possibly?
Count out in the TLC? Is that possible?
Is Nicholas gonna be there?
I mean,
I think
Is
Nicholas should
making
sub in.
interference? And by the way, for all the baby
Until
faces
this
that do
match
not know
is
who Nicholas
official,
is,
I don't
former
know.
tag team champion of Braun Strowman.
No,
At
fuck 'em.
WrestleMania 34.
Or,
That's right.
or
No,
maybe
we don't acknowledge that enough.
Heath Slater.
I heard he's failing.
goes babyface and goes after Baron here.
Listen,
I don't think the match happens. I'll be the first to say it. I don't think it happens.
They gotta at least show up. Strowman gotta be there at least.
I think Strowman will show up, cause some big ass shit going on
Yeah.
backstage, and get thrown out of the match.
And all I'm gonna say is
If
that
you-
Baron Corbin might be deleted soon, if you know what I mean.
hey, that's what she said.
You know, it's a great rematch that we're gonna see.
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy versus Alexander.
True. I think that's gonna be match of the night.
I
fellas.
really wanted Mustafa Ali this time though.
That's Mania.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
Mania.
yeah. Because then you have Ali winning that one. I could see.
Absolutely.
But
And we'll be there.
with that said, I think Murphy comes away with it. I think
Yeah.
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Yo, but
And
this,
dude, honestly, Murphy's been killing it, so he deserves to hold on to
this
that,
is
man.
gonna be match of the night. There's gonna
Like-
be no.
And this is no
question.
secret, but 205 Live has been killing all shows besides NXT for a while. So
Bell to bell.
yes, absolutely. So that should be a fun one. I hope
So-
they throw it in the middle of the card too.
Buddy Murphy. Yeah, I think it'll be in the middle of the card, and it's gonna be like
Let
big
these
time.
let these guys show off, man.
Yeah.
Let them get their spots in.
One match that's I believe in danger of being in the pre-show. Smackdown tag titles, triple threat.
I don't
They
think
no
they'll do it to them this
stipulation,
time.
No
think they
stipulation, nothing. Just a triple threat, right? With I can't stand a triple threat with tags.
Why?
Like, with actual tag. I prefer the tornado tag. I prefer the main
Just
hand,
6 guys
This
going
match-
Yeah. All
This
of them in the ring
match
and shit.
realistically should have been a TLC match.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wasn't.
Hello, 3 tag teams. These are legit tag teams. I like them as tag teams. Like,
I would have gone far
This is what
further
the pay-per-view's
to
about.
keep Big Show on the bar
And look,
make it interesting.
You have the Usos at High Flyers, the Hardys.
The Hardys.
You have the New Day, that is kind of like Edge and Christian, almost in a sense.
The Bars, the Dudleys.
Yeah.
Because
they're the
comedy,
tough, you know,
comedy
they're
wise
tough
too.
guys.
Comedy
I'll roll
wise,
with that.
That's-
I'll roll
Wow.
with
they were comedic.
And they've put on, you know what? And
And
this is a great point because these teams have put on great matches. The one thing we haven't
With
seen
less.
is a TLC match.
Yeah, they
and
dropped the ball with
look,
this, man.
I was so happy when the Bar got traded over to SmackDown because now you have 3 legitimate tag teams on SmackDown that could always kill it whenever you want.
Hey, SmackDown, I know you listen. Make this a surprise TLC match.
Yeah.
Make this a surprise TLC match.
And then
where
add
people
the
tune in.
Hardys. I'm playing.
And the last minute change to this match. It is now scheduled.
And we
for
wonder
one
what
fall.
team this could be.
Well, if we don't get that TLC match with Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman, they could always make that.
That's very
SmackDown
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
That is
tag
very
match,
true.
a TLC
Yeah.
match.
Because you already lost the Finn match, and you might lose this one too. So you're gonna
That's
need
true.
something
Oh
on the
man,
card.
that would be so epic if they did that.
And they will, and if
Never
that
say
match
never.
happens that
It'll
way,
have time.
they'll kill the show.
They'll have time
They'll
too
have
because
time and they'll
they,
kill the
they
show.
gotta fill time.
You know what's a match we're not going to lose, though? Is Seth versus Dean.
That
Ooh,
match is
of course
going
not.
to be awesome.
Gas mask and all.
Who wins?
Seth.
No.
No, Dean.
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 Dean, they need to free Seth up for the Universal title.
Yep.
I say he carries that Intercontinental into WrestleMania.
Ooh, in favor of what?
Double champ, you mean?
I don't
Which
see
they
that.
already ran that angle with him once.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna
Twice.
Do that
So you want them to do
Third
it
time
again?
is a charm.
They want him to be the first dual champ, 3-time dual champion.
again. That doesn't even sound like a thing. Look, let's put it this way.
I
Dean
would've put
Ambrose
Basil.
with the Intercontinental strap has been consistent, so I think he should win that match.
You know who's getting that push? Nia Jax. You think Nia Jax beats Ronda
And
Rousey?
push out the door.
No.
They gonna push her right out the door.
Yeah,
Bye,
not gonna
lady.
happen.
I think she
Psycho.
would benefit highly from like an NXT stint.
You
Like,
want a
I
Tyler
don't know.
Breezer?
I'm just saying, guys. You
No,
guys
Nia
seem
Jax-
to not
Nia
like her
Jax-
very much. That sounds like the whole premise of our motherfucking
No, but
show.
I don't. It's not that I don't like her because if she's a good heel, but she needs to work on her in ring.
I think she's
a
doing the
shitty
right
worker
things.
is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
she's not very good in the
I
ring.
think she's
man.
doing the right thing. It's just not working for her. I
No,
don't
no,
know
her
what it
ring,
is.
her ring.
Oh, her
prowess
in-ring.
is not.
Her
It's not
mechanics.
good.
Fuck that. I'm just like,
Look,
I'm
I understand you're not
interested.
supposed to like the heel. I'm the first one to say that when it comes to certain people.
She's
But,
big though. She got
like the
she got a
Baron
rough
Corbin
moveset.
thing. The Baron Corbin thing is a prime example. You guys don't like him, but I do because I know he's playing the heel very, very well. But at least he can go in the ring. Like now, you can't really go in the ring. The opponent has to carry her.
Yeah.
All right. So enough of this hard garbage. And what about the real main event?
Yes.
Well, we gotta make predictions, right? What are we saying?
yeah.
Rousey, right? Rousey.
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 I
Rousey
find
is
it hard
over.
to believe that
Yeah.
Rousey loses tonight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So now the man.
No, wait, did we say who's gonna win the tag team titles for SmackDown?
I got the Usos, yo.
I got the Usos.
But I just want them to win. I don't have no idea what
Bar
they're gonna go with
retains.
this.
yeah, I could see Bar retaining.
Yeah,
Power team.
I don't see why they
I
wouldn't
got the
retain.
bar.
But I want the Usos.
We're gonna
to
be
win.
at the bar, so might as
Yeah,
well.
and you're gonna be drinking shots because you wrong.
Shout out to
Did
La
you
So
just-
Sports Bar.
can we go back to like the fucking main event that we said?
The fake main event or the real
Becky
main event?
Lynch, Charlotte, and us.
But then we're not gonna make it the main event. Let's talk about the
Yo,
fake
does
one first.
AJ Styles main event this pay per view?
No, I think they'll fuck him again. I think I think Becky Lynch is going fucking
yo.
main event.
Main
this
event.
pay-per-view.
Yo, they gonna go with Becky on last.
I mean, look,
they
went-
have to, right?
the last pay per view, Daniel Bryan had the main event. This time it's gonna be the women.
If Becky, hold on, if AJ Styles main events this TLC, I'm predicting that Becky Lynch main events WrestleMania.
Hey.
I think they correlate. I think if Becky Lynch main events this pay-per-view, then that's like, all right, you're good. Like, we don't have to main event you at WrestleMania. You feel me? You got like a main event at a TLC.
No way. That's not right.
Not that it's right,
Well,
but I think that they'll think that way. They'll be like, all right, you good. Like you don't
good
need the
fan.
main event. You could be the second to last match, right? But main event at WrestleMania.
But the
one
thing
that I
they'll
think that
save
might-
it. Yo, you
the-
save that payoff, right?
The thing that strikes me on this one is they've
You
been
keep
all
robbing
about the
them.
women's revolution
Keep
this
robbing
past
them
year
till
and a
you get
half.
there.
Just like AJ
So for
Styles,
them
be
not
like,
to
oh.
do this first ever women's main event, I don't see it not happening. If it doesn't happen,
Well,
they're really dropping.
I'll tell
the
you
ball.
what,
First
I'll tell you
women's
what.
TLC match, right? So they can feed off of that and make it the first.
I'll tell you what. This is the
I
year
know,
to do
but I
it.
think they're gonna ride history throughout.
If there
I don't
ever
think
was
they're
a
gonna
year
deviate.
for a potential women's main event to close out WrestleMania, this is the year.
WrestleMania?
This is
I've
it.
never been to a WrestleMania.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like a Mesler thing.
Just,
Mesler
you should have
Mania?
just stopped. when you were
WrestleMania.
behind.
So it may or may not happen. Like a
Is that it?
WrestleMania.
Is that in the Tokyo Dome?
Like a,
Meltzer's going.
The epitome.
only if you wanted to be 6-star.
You mean the epitome of 50-50 booking? They can or cannot win.
They can or cannot. They
may
might
or may not,
or
yeah.
might not wrestle.
You know, if they win, this happens. But if they lose, the same thing might or may not happen.
It's all speculation, though.
I
Shout
don't
out
know.
to Oscar getting that pop at the end of SmackDown though.
Word.
So who wins the women's title?
Becky
then?
fucking Lynch.
Becky. What you mean Becky fucking Lynch? Like
She's
it's a
the
fucking.
man.
That's right. I think it's Becky.
Asuka.
No, you don't.
Did
No,
you
you
all
don't.
read
You don't believe that?
the
You believe that?
the
I
tweet
believe
today against Corey Graves?
Oh,
Yeah.
He
man.
went hard.
Straight fire. That was
Her
that was a
little
burn.
10-minute Bobby Heenan like segment.
Heenan like.
Did you see Graves' response?
I hope he didn't. I didn't see his response.
He did respond. So since then, he has changed his Twitter name to the woman.
Because he's Becky's bitch.
And let's see. I'll admit it, it's tough to go full Heenan when the boss is actually paying attention to your work. You'll realize that someday.
Damn. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Let's not forget, this dude could talk too.
And he has the mic while you fight. So
Fact.
But that's perfect because it adds another element to this fucking character.
You know what? This is fucking brilliant. I want this.
Oh my god!
I want.
It's what we
Now-
wanted from
now-
Renee.
now you
Right?
can't
When it came
wait.
to Dean Ambrose
Now you
to
can't-
feed off of what's
I think
happening.
I think we'll get that
right?
eventually.
We
I
will.
want
Yeah, that
Corey
might be
Graves to
I just
spend
want
the
the payoff.
whole match shitting on Becky Lynch. And I want Becky Lynch to fucking like hit him up on Twitter and be like, yo, you fucking.
Yeah.
Yo, Becky Lynch don't hold back.
No, she doesn't, but Corey doesn't either. So
Hey, how about that fucking meme, right? That Becky Lynch put up,
Yep.
which one?
right?
That
and
one.
it was like the two pictures. It was like the picture of Becky Lynch with her nose bloody and the picture of Charlotte Flair's chest. And she was like, reason I was out in 2018, reason she was out in 2018. I was like, dude, you don't fuck with Becky Lynch.
Damn.
Why
Got
would
the
you?
fake
Dude,
titties now?
and like I said before, man, even Tamatanga had to back off a little bit because he didn't want that sauce.
Yeah, you haven't heard
No.
nothing from him. He been quiet these
Yo,
days.
Actually, that's a good
Yo,
point.
No,
Yo,
he's been talking a lot of
Becky's-
shit about Wrestle Kingdom 13
Yo, shout out to Wrestle
because they
Kingdom.
got left off of the poster, so they're pissed.
Oh, wow.
And Fale said, "This ain't nothing new. It's always been an uphill battle." And Carl Anderson responded right away with that. It's
Really?
always been an uphill battle for Bullet Club.
Damn.
So
Okada's pants. Fuck them shits.
fuck
too.
him too.
Shout outs to Daniel
Why?
Bryan versus AJ Styles. Is that what we getting here?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to
Yo,
the
you know
main
what? I
event
thought
of
you
the
said
evening?
main event, so I just everything else was just
No, you didn't.
So
you didn't.
So here's my question: Is AJ getting kicked in the balls again
I fucking hope not.
for like the 1000th time?
I
or
feel like
I
that,
hope so. I hope like Daniel Bryan's real meta about it, and he's like looks at the crowd and then like does it like really obviously.
I
If
hope he,
does
I,
it, it's
I hope
like
he
that.
does a Guerrero type thing where he looks like kicks him and looks both like at everybody and just like smiles.
He's
Like that would be some awesome shit.
like yeah.
Now, what
Totally.
I would love him to pull off is like
if
some
he's
shit-
gonna do it.
if you want to pull off some Guerrero shit, I want him to take his chair and
I
fucking
thought you were gonna
rock.
say take a shit.
No, take a chair, rock
Suit on
fucking
your chest.
AJ Styles with it, and then throw it in his fucking hands and knock back like he got hit. You know what I mean? Eddie Guerrero style. You know what I mean? But,
Sasha would do that.
but
Well,
yo,
let me-
it's
let me
been,
tell
it's
you
been a
one
long
thing.
time. It's been a long time since I can say that potentially the main event, if this is indeed the main event, and I can say this about the women's match as well.
They could
but
gain some momentum.
They will steal the show.
They
Right?
could.
because
Potential.
this is a
Potentially,
match
yeah.
that could steal the show.
Potentially.
Hey, AJ Styles, we've been saying he's had lackluster matches, right? We've been
I don't
saying
think
he's
they've
had-
been lackluster.
Well, no, we've debated it, right? And I think
The
JP
problem
and I
is that
kinda
it's
feel like-
debatable.
I think he's so
Yeah.
consistent that you
He's
kind
become
of.
stale. He's consistent. He's smooth.
No, but
He's
it's
so
not-
smooth.
I'll tell
and
you what,
consistent.
this is
It's
his
not
best
exciting.
dance partner right here.
Yeah,
This
that's
is the
what I'm
best one he's
saying.
gonna get.
I can see Daniel Bryan helping him level up, yo. I really can. Everything like, cause yo, it's not that he's been bad, but he's been stale. The act's getting stale. Yo, John Cena was amazing.
I mean, when you
He
have a
was
champion
amazing,
for
but his
over,
act got stale.
I think when you have a championship for over a year, it's, you know,
Redundant, I guess.
yeah, like
Nah,
you're
people-
going over the same thing over and over again.
Some people make it work.
So Calf Killer gets reversed into the heel hook, and Bryan Daniel takes it.
I really want like a submission
Yeah.
style like match.
I
Daniel
think
Bryan
cattle,
wins.
cattle mutilation comes back.
What the fuck was
That'd
that?
be awesome. if
Why
he
don't
did.
you have pants on?
It got warm.
What the fuck? There are naked balls on my couch.
Cattle mutilation, man. I think
What
if
are
he
you
brings that shit
You're
back,
mutilating
it's
that
some-
couch. Stop
it's-
it.
It's
When
it's
did
a-
Bobby
a
Lashley
submission
show
move
up?
He had, you know what I mean?
Oh, it looks more like Leo Rush.
Bobby
Leo
Lashley's
Rush
penis.
with Bobby Lashley from the
We got
waist down.
JP Savage sitting here with his Leo Rush
It
out.
actually looks like Beetlejuice.
Hey,
Oh, Christ.
that's what she
Never gonna have a
Wow.
nice thing ever again.
And not,
Chubby with a
the,
little head.
and not the one that you
Wow.
called 3 times.
Wow.
I
Come
think
on.
we were pretty clear on that.
said. Pandemonium,
Every
folks.
fucking word.
We've lost all control.
Oh,
Shout out to ROH Final Battle this weekend.
So
Yeah, ROH gonna have that
Who we
final
got?
battle. They're gonna have ladder wars. Shout out the Young Bucks, the Briscoes, and actually SCU. That's gonna be a match.
A match. Shout out to
Hey, man.
HPC Podcast will be out there.
Cody,
so can we do
Yo,
a
Cody
Can we
versus
do a little
Lethal?
favor?
we're out.
Cody versus Lethal.
We
Yeah,
everywhere. Yo.
we everywhere, baby. We gonna be there live.
Damn. We be doing things.
We think Marty might actually have a big night on.
Yeah, man. He has a nice, exciting
on that
matchup.
night. And
Well,
well, speak on that, old school.
Barring the match he does have on the card, he does have the contract for a title match. And seeing how this is probably going to be Cody's last hurrah, we were just, shooting the shit before. And we're thinking, hey, what if Cody takes it off of Lethal and threatens to walk away with it? And Marty, who's the only member of the Elite that has not been mentioned as leaving the promotion, comes out and takes the title off of Cody.
That is fucking brilliant. You preserve all
And-
bridges,
And
right? You passing the torch to who's a close fucking. That's all fucking brilliant. I love it.
And we
Book
gonna
it.
be there
I love
live, baby.
I love it. I hope that fucking happens.
Don't worry, Joe. We'll get you in contact with the writers.
Yo,
I'm
listen to this
gonna
shit
call
right
Joe
here.
Koff real quick after
Yes,
this.
we have a picture with him. He'll remember us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aren't you guys? Aren't you the assholes with cameras?
Shut the fuck up.
Shout out to Jordan Grace.
it's also the anniversary of the pile driver on Raw to John Cena.
Hey,
So, that was really late with that, but
I'm saying though.
but
What out of everything?
Who delivered that pile driver, Steve?
my boy,
Who?
my boy,
Who?
CM Punk.
That's right,
baby.
goddammit.
A lot of people aren't fucking with him in wrestling right now, but
Shout out
Fuck
to
'em.
Cole Cabana, who's still trying to get his legal fees paid off by
he's
Puck.
all right. Drake Maverick.
Ian, what's up with
Little
that?
piece. Why you make fun of my accent?
It's called improv, baby.
Oh.
Shout out to Jamie
We're
Kilstein.
done- we're
Hey,
done
shout out to
this
Jamie
weekend.
Kilstein. Yo,
Shout out to Twitch.
not for nothing. I do want to shout
Yeah.
out a few of the talent out there in Monster because we were out there only 2 days and there's a few guys that you can tell right off the bat, like Getty. Yo,
Yeah,
he
man.
got a mind for
Getty
this game,
Calhoun.
for what he's doing
Getty
right
Calhoun,
now.
baby.
He's doing his thing.
man.
Obviously Royal Money's doing his
Yeah.
thing.
Shout out to the Southside Philly.
South Philly's
man,
finest.
Philly's finest.
Luca Brasi.
Luca
Look
Brasi.
at Bratzy in the building.
That was one of my
Yo,
favorite characters. I
Conway.
said.
Conway, yo, great tag team, man. They got it. These guys are gonna be stars, man. It's just
I can see them doing some big things in the business, man.
Hey
Shout
guys,
out to their female talent as well,
Oh, yes.
Raquel and
Mimi, 15-year-old
Mimi,
Oh,
15-year-old,
Yo,
15
she
years
killed
old,
it.
and she
Yo,
can go.
the-
She killed it.
Twitch, my boy Twitch.
Twitch. These are some names that maybe
Graham
Graham
was
Bell.
fantastic.
Work.
Yeah.
Yo, cause like he low key had all the matches of the night when you really think about it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like he had the match
Word.
earlier.
Dude,
that
and
afternoon,
even in
it
the
was pretty
training
good.
session with Bob Evans, he was
Bob
killing
Evans,
it.
he was
Yeah.
killing it. He
Yeah.
had a fucking match with Royal, who he was killing it with.
Who the
Yo,
fuck knocked that over?
Yo,
Shout out
shut
to
the fuck up,
Soriano,
Nah, you shut the
Right.
fuck up.
part
I'm
of
the
Primal
champ,
Fear.
Definitely
got
have a lot
Royal.
of talent over there, man. Definitely a lot of talent, and we wish you guys all the best, man. And
Also,
Can we not give respect to Mr. Danny Cage?
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
shit,
right.
of course.
the head of
we're
it all,
assholes.
man. Yeah.
he's gonna fuck us up with his hand, man.
Boss man.
He's
it
gonna
was-
stab us in the face with a spoon.
Yo,
definitely,
he's a
definitely
dangerous
very
man.
welcoming, very humble, and it was very smart, man. They definitely went over some things, and he looks like he has a real grip on what's going on
And
there.
that's why everything changes December 15th.
That's right.
That's right.
Man, you guys are in for a treat. I'm telling you. Danny
Make sure you
Cage,
check
yo,
it out on the Monster
A
Factory.
lot of respect to what he does and what he's
Network.
done and what he's doing and what he's gonna do. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Gentlemen-
out for that
Real
man.
facts.
Gentlemen, we went into this weekend thinking we were gonna just come out learning a little bit about wrestling, but we learned about being
It
better
wasn't. It
people,
wasn't just wrestling. Yeah, it was
being
on
better
being a
people.
good person. Yeah,
And
it was.
that
It was
starts with
great.
Danny Cage, man. A lot of great moments this weekend. A
That
lot
sound
of
like a bunch of babyface bitches. Yo.
Oh,
Real,
wait, I
man.
didn't finish. Great. It was a great experience, and none of it matters because fuck them all. We're heels, and this is heels
Pops,
pops
and chair shots. And don't forget to rate and review.
To what? Everything?
How do they do that,
Rate.
Pretty chubby?
well,
You
it seems
scroll
like they do
down.
that.
And give us 5 stars.
And
No
if you
nice
don't,
things.
we're
What if
gonna
you
find
scroll-
you and we're gonna stab you in the
What-
face with a spoon.
What if you scroll down
I
too
learned how to
much?
do
I learned that at the Monster Factory.
How far are they supposed to scroll down? Like
Go past Botanking Honda.
What the fuck?
It's right above Cien Sucres.
Yo,
And it's right next to that
Trying to
picture
be
of me with the hot
professional.
dog that I never fucking got.
Yo, it sounds like a you problem.
Yo, that's all the time we have for you folks.
Shout
this
out to
week,
Joe
man.
T.
We still don't care where you get your fix. You know you getting it. Stay tuned for some things coming up. We have the part
Those are
2
she's-
for Royal Money and Hyena Hex.
That's right.
We have that TLC viewing
that
party
shit.
this Sunday.
That's right,
Come have
this
some
Sunday.
fun with us. Come drink,
join
have
us.
some drinks, enjoy some TLC with us. Rockefeller Sports Ball.
And if you don't drink, come have some wings with us.
No
yo,
doubt,
the
all
wings
of
are
that.
banging out.
Best swings in
Nah,
the bar in
chill,
East
chill,
Rutherford.
chill.
That's for sure.
10 counts of 10. So